It is a rainy morning in Georgia, and I'm going to my antique store for my required workday. And the plan is to get there early enough to put in several bags of new merchandise that I have. I have like, I think 4 or 5 bags, and do a little reset, including a new display that I have that I want to put out. So I'm trying to get there early enough to accomplish all that. So let's go in and see what we can do. Okay, so this is how much I'm attempting to put in the booth this morning, and I have 1 hour to put all of this in. So look at this. All of this was the Johnson Brothers, and those are empty, which means all of it's sold. There's an empty space right here. I think I need to put my Easter eggs out in the front where people can see them somewhere, because I don't think any of those have sold. And they're very, very cute. I'm getting low on Beanie Babies. I've had a little bit of trouble sourcing them since the Value Village closed, that I loved so much. They put them in baggies on the wall, so it's really easy to see them. Oh, one little sake cup. Let me put this little guy back where he goes. I have them right here. Okay, oh, here's some room. And a bunch of cookie cutters sold, so I have room for my cookie cutters that I just found in this basket. All right, so I had a viewer who told me that having the little bookcases in the front of the booth could cause a traffic flow problem, and I could definitely see how that could happen, because if people are standing here looking at the books right in the front, then it could prevent other people from feeling like they can come into the booth. So that's something else that I need to deal with today, hopefully this morning, and just kind of shift some things around and figure out where I'm going to put my new display. So this is not going to be for sale, so that's why I have that marked that way. And my thought was to put it on the focal point somehow, which means I'll have to move these two somewhere else, and I don't want to really have to move all my coffee cups around. Have you ever played the game Rummy Cube, where if you mess up the board trying to go out, you have to put it back together again, and if you can't figure out how to put it back together again, then you're in trouble? Well, that's what this is kind of like. I mean, if I start moving all of this stuff around, I have to put it back together again at the end of the hour that I have to work on this before the store opens. So I guess this is going to be sort of like an antique booth reset Rummy Cube type game. So let's see if I can get all this done. Find room for these 5 bags of new things. Avon corncob pipe cologne holder. People like Avon, and they like it to have the stinky cologne in it. My new antique book. Let's put this in here. I probably will come back and adjust that in a minute. Let's see, I like this one. Mid-century vibe to it. I like it. All right, now this. Let's work on this thing right here. Okay, if you saw my most recent Goodwill thrift haul video, somehow I have a missing clip in that video, and I wanted to show you these whiskey glasses that I got because I decided to buy some clear glass, and that was like the theme of the whole video is that I was trying things that I didn't think would sell but that my viewers were telling me were selling for them. And so I took a chance and I bought some things that I ordinarily would not have bought. And so I meant to show you these glasses in that video. There's this Jack Daniel's one. The one I just showed you was the Crown Royal. This is the nicest one because it is cut glass, the Woodford Reserve. And these are basically promotional items. They would have come in a gift box with a bottle of whiskey, and they would have come with a nice glass. So my thought was I would put them in this and maybe intersperse some of my colored glass tumblers with them somehow to make them pop. So in addition to thinking about spring, all of this red, white, and blue is going to be really hot this summer because it is the anniversary of our 250 years as a country. So red, white, and blue colors are going to just be very hot all throughout spring and summer in celebration of that. So let's see what I can get going with this thing. Okay, these are Inkerhocking Central Park Ivy, mid-century modern dark green color. So let's see if we can get some different colors going on and what looks the best. It might be that the ruby red looks the best. These are Viking. It looks like Christmas. It looks like Christmas with the red and green. All right, we'll put the nicest one right in the front. You know what? I have just one single one of these left. That's the problem when you don't sell things in sets, is you'll end up with a single piece of something. These are Gorham Rose Mist. And I have one single piece of this Libby Autumn Leaves left. Put the smaller one there so it doesn't block my optic Corningware cup right there. I'm gonna put this somewhere else with some pink. Alright, see, once you start like moving stuff around, you gotta make sure you can get it all back together again at the end. This thing is a little bit wobbly. Well, 2 false gruff glasses left. A bunch of Libby in the tawny accent. I feel like I'm creating a lot of brown over here all in one spot, but figure it out as I go. Okay, so I wanted to show you this because this Fiesta plate is a lot older than this one. Oh, these are saucers. This one has a stamp on it. This one does not. This is still Fiesta ware and it is older. You can tell that it has seen some years, but it is still Fiesta. Find a spot for this Japanese speckled stoneware teapot. Stand back and look, the whiskey glasses do not show up at all on top of there, so I'm not happy with that. I'll have to do something different right there. And I have to finish the very front focal point. Okay, I have 20 minutes to finish the front focal point and the rear focal point. if I can do it. I think I'll start with the front. Should probably keep the Johnson Brothers together. Okay, so I've got one for something right here. When you have two-piece set like this, it's actually a three-piece set when you include the lid. I put one price tag. Some people will put price tag on both pieces. I will put a sticker with my booth code on the second piece. That way, if something gets carried off and accidentally left in the wrong booth, whoever's working can put it back in the right spot. So this is something where I have to put all this together in a meaningful way, because right now it looks terrible and you can't, they're not showing up down there. So that's like something. I might just move my fondue pot somewhere else. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the fondue pot, then I'm gonna move it down, and I will put the ashtrays on this shelf where you can see them better. Because I buy too many ashtrays, and some of them, I need to sell some of them. Okay, I look for something red, I need to find something red to put, oh wait, no, I don't need something red in front. I put the egg right there. I need to do something about the crystal glasses. You can't see them at all. I really need to go to Dollar Tree and get some artificial flowers, but I'm okay with that. I wish I had some artificial daffodils to put in that red rooster pitcher. It's a juice pitcher, but I think it'd be a lovely vase. So, all right, I think I'm okay with that part. I'm running out of time. Okay, there's the front focal point. The books are right here so they don't obstruct the traffic flow. Here is the rear focal point, and I think it looks pretty good. Thank you so much for joining me for today's little booth reset, and as always, I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.